Good evening, good evening, good evening. Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
You tell me, Dr. O, how you doing, my brother?
All is well my way, man. I'm just trying to draw some attention to the recent content that you've been putting up, man. I see you've been on this Jam Master Jay piece for, like you said, about 2 months or so now. And you said the content just fell into your lap.
I'm trying to adjust the volume. Give me a second. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's up, bro? How the kids, man? How the family?
All is well my way, man. I appreciate that as usual, man. How about you? How's everybody on your end?
You know what? Listen, man, I'm 92. I'm almost 92 years old, brother. Hey, I'm gonna get you some glasses, man, because I see you over there like Terrance Gangsta Williams. Y'all be here.
You know? Hey, I don't knock the glasses, man. I got my reading glasses. My future's so bright, though. I just got to wear shades right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shine a light on. Shine a light on them.
What's going on with you, Mr. Gibbs?
Ain't nothing, man. Bro, trying to, hey, man, busy, man. Busy.
Okay. I see you got the Patreon going. If you still got the chat, if you're still in the chat, put your Patreon link in there and everything. So everybody that may not have seen the Jam Master Jay piece that you put up and get a chance to go over there and support your Patreon and check that piece out. It's 44 minutes. It's a documentary he put out on what really happened to Jam Master Jay. It's available right now at Patreon.
Yeah. And you know what, man? You know I'm not tech savvy. I know how to do it on mine. I can't copy and paste it on yours. I sent it to you a couple of times. I'm going to send it again to you. So, you know, but just like I said right now, that's why I sent you the word. Look, man, you know, to me, you know, right now, until I get under contract, I got a few things that I'm working on. But until I actually get on contract, man, guess what? You know, my platform is always yours. Whatever we need to talk about, you know me. If I want to discuss something, I'll discuss. If I don't, I don't. But we got an open relationship that we straight up with one another. I don't BS you, you don't BS me. You there?
Yes, sir. I hear you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send it again. So I just
you gonna text it to me? You texting it to me?
I just sent it to I just sent it to your screen so you can put it up. I'm gonna send it. I'm trying to multitask. I just send the link again.
All right, Mr. Gibbs, I just need to know where you sent it to.
I sent it right there to the site right here.
You put it in the chat?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
This is the last comment I got from BGG. It say, set it up.
Okay,
that's
cool.
The last comment that came through the chat.
That was 20. That was like, look, so another one should be coming. So right now, where you got to go, it is sent. So it's sent like 8:33, 8:34. So it should be coming. You know, right now is the you know how this tech go.
Right on. It's a slight delay from time to time. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's under pretty accord, and it's right under all right. Hello, gentlemen. It's right under there.
That's the last comment on my screen.
Yeah, so right now is it should be right. I see it right under there, unless I don't know, man.
Do you guys see Mr. Gibbs' comment?
I don't see it.
Let me know in the audience. Do you guys see that comment? Do you guys see his Patreon link?
But
so I know I'm not tripping.
You know what's kind of funny, because I kept sending it to Terrance yesterday, and look right now look, bro, because she came right behind it and said I don't see it, and it's hers a sandwich. Mine should have been right in between her. Pretty according to Shonda, it should have been right in between both of hers.
Everybody is saying they don't see it.
No, I know, bro, because I see it on mine. But right now, is mine came right under hers when she said, all right, hello, gentlemen. I put one right up there, the Patreon. So I don't know whether they're not letting it being promoted or what, because it's the same thing that happened with but you know what? I can probably let me see if I can type it and see what happened, man. Because hey, bro, sometimes this stuff got a mind of its own, man.
Absolutely. It AI, artificial intelligence. You're absolutely right.
Sometime you are on the show. So I'm trying to get to the shit, man. Now, look, hold on. Let me see if I can go back to the comments, see what happened, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I hate this stuff, man. It's not even.
See if you can text it to my phone. Text it to my phone, and I'm gonna see if I can drop the link in the chat myself and see if it works like that. Because I got access to the StreamYard chat from behind the scenes. If you text it to me, I just copy and paste it and see if I can put it in the chat.
You know what? I'm gonna send it both ways because my man say try to send it in a private chat, but it's not. Hold on, okay. I'm gonna try to send it again in the private chat. See what? Hold on. Hey, bro, like I say, man, this stuff is crazy, man. What can you? Hey, bro, like I told you, man, this stuff is crazy. So I'm gonna try to.
Now, here my podcast, you know you more tech savvy than I am. So now you trying to put the honest on me because if he puts it back there, I'm gonna have to extract it from there and put it on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but like I say, bro, all this stuff is different because he had that same problem. I kept sending it to him yesterday, and he didn't see it either, man. And I know he need damn glasses. Hey, but like I tell you right now, you know, you got it down packed. And plus, I did send you to the link in your email. So I don't see why you didn't get it. But guess what? We're gonna make it happen, man. But
you sent to my email, you sent it?
Oh, let me see something, Brian. Let me see. Let me bear with me. But hey, ask a question as I try to play around this. I'm typing it. You know, I'm not a
okay. How did you wind up hooking up with Terrance Gangsta Williams?
You know what? My business partner saw him on Vlad. And when he saw him on Vlad or whatever, he basically right now like sent me a piece. So I got up early in the morning. I'm looking at this piece. I'm like, why the hell you sent me this? Because I saw him on Vlad because he's on Vlad during the same time that Bimmy was on Vlad. And right now, with that being said, it was like, okay, why you send me this? So right now, where it's like once he sent it to me, I understood why. And to me, even with that being said, damn, where my other phone at? Even with that being said, I sent it to your back studio. But right now was I did a piece on him, and he liked the piece. And then I turned around. Once I did a piece on him, he turned around and reached out to me. And once you reach out to me, we just start corresponding. And real down to earth guy, real humble, real meek, very funny. I think he's more. He's more natural funny than Kevin Hart ever would be, because he's just genuine, man. And some of the stuff that he be saying, like, man, where the hell you get that from, man? So, like I told you right now, you know how we call a spade a spade. And like I said right now, I listened to him, listened to his story, and like I said right now, guess what? We just went from there, man. We just went.
He doesn't seem to have a very. He doesn't seem to have a keen sense of humor. Not on screen. It doesn't come across on screen as he's a very humorous person. You know, like I said, you were cracking a couple jokes there. I don't know if they got lost upon him, if he thought you was trying to cap or what, but he was very serious.
Yeah.
And I knew you were joking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Dollar Tree joke. I think that got lost upon him. Like, I'm gonna get what I want.
No, because I always tease him about getting glasses, because every time he be up there reading stuff, I'm like, get some glasses, man. Get some glasses, man. You know. Mm-hmm. So right now, Wiz, like I told you, real down to earth guy. And like I told you right now, Wiz, sincere in his approach, and basically right now is the same mission that I'm on as far as how I just send it to you in the text message, how we can get back to the basic by righting our wrong and trying to save these young kids from picking up that brick, throwing at that prison wall for absolutely nothing. So we share that common goal. Basically right now, I went away at 24. He went away at 23. And he spent more time in jail than he actually spent free. And not only that, before he even caught that case, he'd been in and out of juvenile for basically like since he was a kid.
Okay. So has he done more time? He's done way more time than you did. If he did,
yeah. I did a total of 15 total. He did a total just from that last bit alone. He did a total of 23 years and 10 months, not talking about his juvenile age. And right now, for some of the people that I know, one of the young guy is from New Orleans. Shout out to my man. He go by the handle of Rich Porter. My man Darren Short. He's from New Orleans. And that's the kid, like I've been in contact with him for like 6-7 years. He reached out to me based upon some of the things he saw out online or whatever that I didn't even know was out there. And he the one told me, yo, you should go on Vlad TV. So a lot of things that, sometime right now, when you get my age, you got to listen to the young folks. All wise men seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. You can learn from a baby if you're willing to learn. A lot of times people feel if you're not older than me, I can't learn nothing from you. I feel that's such a BS. Oh, see, you got it, man. You got it right there. That's the link. And right now, we put it up for $1. I'm not trying to, it just like I said right now, is getting people aware. And even right now, folks, like the way it landed in my lap. And when it landed in my lap and I'm looking at it, I got a personal relationship with one of the accusers, Tennard Washington, Ronald Tennard Washington. I haven't seen him. I was 17. He was 16. That was back in 1981 on Rikers Island. And he was like my little brother. So like I told you, but I haven't seen him since I went upstate, you know what I'm saying, January 82. But even with all that being said, like what I'm looking at this present time, I don't have nothing to do with the street. I was not there in the studio on October 30th, 2002. Right now, I can't tell you this happened, that happened, or whatever. So based upon the documents, the legal document that, with the phone call that I received and the conversation I've been going back and forth with different people in regards to that situation. And like I say, I looked at it, analyzed it, and it's very interesting. Like here it is, they trying to say that two guys, one had on a mask, one didn't have on a mask. Then the guy that didn't have on a mask allegedly supposed to made the office manager, Lydia, lay down on the floor. He pointed a gun to her and laid down on the floor while the other guy went into the studio and basically right now is shot one guy in the leg, let him live, and shot and killed Jam Master Jay. And then all of a sudden right now they left. So when you sit back and look at that whole situation, it's a woman named Tanya Edwards. Basically worked for a whole totally different company. And basically from her statement, the day after the crime, basically what she said, okay, the office manager had on a floppy hat. She went and let the guy in, took him back to the studio. And right now, the lady says she saw them walking by on her screen. Within a matter of minutes, the lady heard 2 shots. And once again, the same guy she saw that the office manager let into the facility is the same one after the 2 shots seen running out. So when you sit back and look at it, where the 2 guys came from. So, like I tell you right now, bro, win, lose, or draw, like I said right now, only thing I'm doing is from a journalist standpoint. People can say, well, you snitching, you doing this, you doing that, or whatever. Like I said, I wasn't there. I'm only speaking about what was there, what was said, and that's all I'm speaking about. From my understanding, that's not what took place. You trying to, like, to me, it's like, for example, me and you saying right now, we out there, we got certain things going on. We know certain shit happened. But once again, oh man, we don't want Billy Bob to go down on this. So once again, it's like we took some names of people that we don't like and put into a hat. And right now, whoever name we draw, basically right now is that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw their name into the fire. So when people start looking at it right now, well, you snitching, you doing this or whatever. No. What is it? What is worse? Snitching on somebody or lying on somebody for something they didn't do?
Do you know who killed Jam Master Jay?
Yes. No, you know what? Okay. Put it like this. Let me back up for a minute. As I say, October 30th, 2002, I'm looking at you and I'm telling everybody on your platform, I was not there. You
Right.
wasn't there. The jurors that's going to be deciding the case wasn't there. But once again, based upon the documents and based upon the information that was there, whereas, listen to this lady, the guy that went in there, 6 foot, light blue velour sweatsuit on, with braids. Tennard didn't have braids. Carl Jordan Jr. didn't have braids. So once again, Why didn't she see these two guys running out after she heard the two shots? Why didn't she see these two guys? She's seen who she's seen, and she say who she say. So when you look at it and see what everybody motive, one of the guys that was in there, Randy, was the partner. He was the business partner of Jam Master Jay. But besides being a business partner of Jam Master Jay, his sister Lydia was the office manager. So when you sit back and look at it, and they trying to cover it up, they trying to protect who they want to protect for their own. You got to remember, Randy was the beneficiary of Jam Master Jay life insurance policy. So once again, if they say he had anything to do with it, he wouldn't have got paid out. So a lot of that stuff go deep in the original surface. The documentary is like 44 minutes. It's a little repetitious, but if you look at it or whatever, and you see and you analyze it, everything is right there. It speaks for itself.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get to something you said in your interview. You said the murder was an accident. It wasn't a murder at all. It was an accident, and the people involved are trying to cover it up. To protect the real culprit. What that said to me was it must have been someone in the studio.
It was the person that the office manager let in. The 6-foot guy with the braids, she let him in. So basically right now is he and the business partner, they had a group called Rusty Water. Jam Master Jay signed him. And right now he got an advancement of like $65,000 to $75,000. So with that advancement that he received, what he did with it, he took a large part of it and basically gave the lawyer some money. And he allegedly gave two guys that was part of the group, Randy Allen and Jam Master Jay nephew. He gave them $5,000 a piece. Mm-hmm. So one of them had a problem with that. Hold up. If you got this, where's my money? When people do not understand the game, the music game is a hell of a game. The entertainment field is a hell of a game. The same way we Run DMC got into, once they first got started, did they get all that money? No. You sit back and think about it. Def Jam, Russell Simmons, his partners, guess what? These are the guys that got the bulk of the money initially until Run DMC finally started getting money. And a lot of people do not understand how that game go. So once again, it's a dispute over, I only received $5,000. We supposed to get more. So once again, an argument started. A gun was pulled. The gun was pulled. So that's like right now, if you got a family member pull out a gun on you, okay, here it is. You looking at them. Oh, come on, man. You my son. I raised you. You my nephew. I raised you. You know, right now I took care of you. So you're not going to do nothing with that gun. So what they start doing? Here it is right now. They start tussling for the gun. That's why the cat got shot in his leg. Wow. Okay, that's the first shot. And as they wrestling for the gun, Jam Master Jay got hit. Boom. Right now, as Jam Master Jay got hit and he laying down on the ground, allegedly, the guy that shot him stood over him, kicked him. Get up. Stop playing. Stop playing. They felt that was he was playing, that he wasn't shot until they start seeing the blood. And once they seen the blood, like, oh shit, he didn't mean for that to happen. Even as a guy, you mean to tell me you got shot in your leg? You don't know who shot you in your leg? So a lot of that stuff go deep in the original surface, man.
The guy that got shot in the leg, is he testifying against the two men you say are innocent?
You know what? Like I said, initially, no. But then again, as time changed, did he court a court case? Is he fighting for his freedom? Because all of a sudden, right now is why all of a sudden, 18 years later, they decided we got enough evidence to charge these two individuals. Mm-hmm. So somebody is saying something. But once again, if they would have let what really took place, you know what I'm saying, if they would have told the story what took place at the very beginning, guess what? The most would have happened, what? Manslaughter. Like I said right now, probation. Because once again, I didn't meant for that to happen. But once again, when you don't cover it up for so long, or you don't sweep it up under the rug, they came out with a theory. And that theory was, well, back in July that year, Jam Master Jay and these guys was involved in a drug deal of 10 kilos of cocaine that's supposed to be shipped to Baltimore. But for some reason, something went wrong in that deal. That deal happened in July. It's 31 days in July, 31 days in August, 30 days in September. That day Jam Master Jay got killed was October 30th. So if you do the math, that's 120 days, 4 months later. So if it was a drug transaction involving these individuals, right now, we as street guys or street people, you're not going to let nothing of that significant go that long. You right now, you're going to attack the situation right then and there. You're not going to wait 120 days later. Oh, man, let me go ahead and do this now. So that was the smoke screen.
Okay. The Tenard guy, that is your childhood friend, as you said earlier.
Yeah.
You said you don't have a personal interest vested in this case, other than the fact that you believe that these two guys are innocent of the crime that they are being charged with, correct?
Yes.
What is his link to Jam Master Jay in this situation?
Okay. Sit back and think about this too. Okay. At that present time, he got a hell of a reputation. So to me, he's a menace to that community. And he's been in and out of jail all his life. Jam Master Jay provided him with a roof. So he was Jam Master Jay, you know what I'm saying, unofficial bodyguard. He took care of all Jam Master Jay dirty work. So right now is, guess what? He was always around because Jay feel, okay, cool. His hand is already dirty. If I take care of him, he's going to take care of me. So once again, right now is he was living in a home that belonged to Jam Master Jay with Jam Master Jay family. So right now is if I kill Jam Master Jay, I'm going to make myself homeless. If I kill Jam Master Jay, I'm going to take food off the table. By me being around him, he constantly putting money in my pocket because once again, I'm around him. Everybody know who I am. So automatically right now is a lot of people that probably want to come at him. They ain't going to come at me because I'm there. I'm there. That's my people. So once again, like I said right now is, but a lot of people don't like the fact that he's around. Because once again, he's one of those cats, man. Look, man, he was about it. Like I say, only thing he know is jail. So once again, when you got somebody Jam Master Jay caliber, and you able to hang out with him, you able to be around him, you able to reap some of the benefit that with his celebrity status, he didn't have nothing to gain. But once again, he got a shitty reputation. Everybody know he's a menace. Everybody know right now is he did a lot of snake and foul stuff. But once again, he's, to me, I can't see him, killing him to go homeless. He don't got nowhere else to go. I can't see him killing the only thing that putting money, or the only person that putting money in his pocket. He's a provider. He's my savior. So I'm going to rock his boots. I'm going to take him out of here. See, a lot of people didn't like his relationship with Jam Master Jay. Why are you hanging out with him? Why are you letting him stay at your family home? Why are you letting him do this and that? That's my man. Leave him alone. So he kept all the boogie, all the people that, okay, cool, that want to come after Jam Master Jay. Oh, man, here it is right now, whereas in order to get ASS, you got to bring ASS. Right on. So once again, he's about it. And see, to go deeper than that, him and Carl, it's like right now, you're going to take a 40-year-old man. You're going to take a 40-year-old man with a 20-year-old kid, put them together. They don't got nothing in common. They didn't have nothing in common. So when they put those two together, you putting the odd couple together. Here it is. Another thing too is Carl Jordan Jr. shot Jam Master Jay nephew several months after the fact. Why? Why? Was it that here it is right now? I know what y'all did. I know what what y'all trying to do. That's not going to work. I love him more than See, a lot of that stuff go deeper, man. So once again, like I said right now, with the documentary, it was something that right now, based upon court document, based upon some of the interview and some of the people that I spoke with, is how I came up with all that together. And like I said right now, bro, to me, like I said right now, do I have any game one way or another? No, I don't. But in the same token, with you, it's no different if somebody put this in your lap and, yo, wait a minute here. This stuff right here, and you start putting in your little, looking under stuff and seeing it. Wait a minute, hold up. It's not adding up. Don't make sense.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask too much about this because I do want people to go support your Patreon and go check the documentary out for themselves. I got one more question
for $1. For $1. I'm not trying to rob nobody. It's 44 minutes for $1. They spend $1. You know, like I said right now, is I'm not trying to rape nobody. I'm not trying to rip nobody off or whatever. I'm just trying to get people to go out there, check it out, see it for yourself. And, you know, like I said right now, you get bored over the weekend. You know how they say chill, Netflix, and how they go? Chill with Netflix or whatever. Or, you know, saying if something's not on HBO or they show on repeat on Showtime or, you know, whatever. It's just right now. It's a documentary, you know what I'm saying, 44 minutes. Check it out.
Absolutely. I got two more questions for you, Mr. Gibbs. How do you feel about Derek Parker?
Derek Parker got a reputation of being a hip hop cop. Okay, even with that being said, like, you know, and see, that's another thing too. Whereas, you know how he's a type of person that people put stuff in his ear, so he like to think he's the Pope of the street. So somebody come and feed him some BS. Knowing, guess what? If it sound good, that's what he gonna go with, and that's what he went with. He went with what Lydia, what Randy, what people that was there told him. So they try to act like they were so afraid of Tenard. They were so afraid of Carl Jordan Jr. that it take 18 years to bring them to justice. You know, it took 18 years because based upon right now is it was not adding up. 2 and 2 where I went to school equal 4. Right there, and all that stuff they try and throw at them. They're like, okay, sit back and think about it. They even say one of the guys had on mask. I had a mask on. One of the guys didn't have a mask on. Right now was, guess what? The footage. What happened to the footage? That day, it rained all day long. When the cops went and checked out the footage from the 5 camera, they took it. They didn't say nothing about no killer took in the footage. Only people was able to took the footage is the people that was there. Let's clean this sucker up. Let's right now is, well, you know, because once again, if you're trying to protect somebody, you're going to do everything in your willpower to protect them. And once again, if they would have told everybody from state up, yo, it was an accident. This is what took place. This is what happened. Right now, chances are we would not be talking about this 20 years later. You know what would have happened is that person that was responsible for it because it's a crime. It was a crime of passion. So it would have been probation of 5 years. Now you're going to send these kids away, you know, this man away for the rest of his life, this young kid away for the rest of his life because of what? Something that they didn't have nothing to do with. Because right now my hatred towards them is so deep. I just want them gone.
I can dig it. I can dig it. You know what? I'm gonna skip the last question because I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna ask you that shit. Fuck that. Excuse my language. I mean, I know you don't do the language and everything. Gotta keep it clean with Glaze. Glaze say keep it clean. I'm trying to keep it clean. And I'm working on that myself too. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, skip that last question. I ain't about to ask you that, man. That's something the audience would want to hear, would want me to ask you, and that's not something I would ask you personally in the open. So screw that. I appreciate you coming out. Let everybody know where they can get Beyond Lucky and all of your workout at other than Patreon.
Hey, listen, man. Hold up. Let me go. I got my little stash, man. Let me go. Anybody that's interested in the Beyond Lucky book, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption. What you can do is email me. Okay, pardon that, man. I didn't. Hey, look, I was doing something else. I was on a conference call. Everybody say, "Who's that?" I was asking my man up for debate, man. So they like right there, my business partner would say, "Man, he just sound like the president of the United States got assassinated." This is the book.
This got crazy.
This is the book, y'all. This is the book. Get your signed copy by emailing me at Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. If you place your order for this book, I will send you Straight from the Street Volume 1 and Straight from the Street Volume 2 audiobook for free.
Absolutely. You can't beat that deal. Purchase the book directly from the man himself, and you will receive Straight from the Streets Volume 1 and 2 via audio book from the man, the myth, the legend himself, BGG. Tell these folks you my kid's godparent, man. They be tripping. Hey. I be saying, BGG, my kid's godfather, man. Niggas be like, hey. What? You tripping?
I am Morgan and Maurice. Those my godchildren. Like I said right now, this is my, hey, let me tell you this, folks. Listen, when I first started my platform, a couple of years ago, it's like right now is like this man helped me in so many different ways. This man tried to put me up on buy me a coffee and different things to do and everything whatsoever. And like, see, he think when I be BSing him. One time he sent me a link, I couldn't get on, and I tried to tell him, yo, man, I can't get, I'm not tech savvy. The same thing happened just now. You sent me the link. I try to go to the link from my phone. I try. So right now that's why I'm saying, you see, I'm online. That's why, hey, send it to my email. So I had to go to my laptop in order to get this stuff to go through. When I tell people I am not tech savvy, but I came a long, long way, because once again, I used to say how to do this, how to do this. You got to remember, how did I used to show people picture how I used to be like this with the phone. Yo, I used to be like this. You like, yo. So you saw my journey. You saw when I first started. Right now, we used to go back and forth, and you say, try this, or you got to do this. Oh, man, I don't know how to do this or whatever. You got to do this. Oh, come on, man. You usually try to give me so much of, like, you know what I'm saying, like information. It's like the teacher teaching the student. So like I told you right now, where it's like, to me, as long as you got a platform, and as long as I'm not under some deep contract or whatever we can do together, as long as it's clean, as long as it's mindful and respectful, guess what? Like I said right now, where it's like, you know, hey, look, welcome. You send me a link. Right now you want to do certain things or whatever. You want to talk about different things. That's what it's all about. Because once again, you're not going to have me on here or hear me, you know, even right now, here it is. Look, and I'm coming on your platform and say this. Never in a million years I would thought that I would have been doing something with Gully TV. Never in a million years. And just so happened, when I woke up that morning, somebody would have told me that, I'm like, you get the hell out of here. And just so happened, right after the Supreme DACA series came out, somebody that keep in contact with me sent me a link and basically some of the things that Gully was saying. So I listened to it. And to get or shine a light on the DACA series, right now I reached out to somebody that I knew was in direct contact with Gully. And right now guess what? I said, look, send me Gully number. So once again, just like that, he sent me Gully number. Gully was waiting for my phone call. I said, look, I saw what you say about the piece. And me and him had a heart to heart. And like right now, some of the things that was said, like, well, you know, he expressed himself or whatever, honorable, respectful. And right now you know, like I say, he said, you know, hey, you the really, you know, you the OG. You older than me or whatever. So one thing led another. I said, okay, cool. Well, why don't you come on platform and speak about that? And that's what we did. But just like I said right now, somebody would tell you, you know, like I told you, I would never deal with him under any circumstance. But you know what? Like I say, I guess it's safe to say never. Because once again, like I say, we went on, we did that, and that was it.
Let me ask you this about that. Did he say anything derogatory about you in his book? Do you know that?
I don't even know. I never read the book. You know what I'm saying?
Your picture is in his book.
No, he told me. But see, the difference is right now is I knew all about the book and all this other stuff or whatever. And you know what? Like even right now, I got this professor, and shout out to my man from Michigan, Blank Brennick. Shout out to him. He ordered a bunch of books, put it in the school system out there, whatever. And right now one time he called me up. I'm at work, and he was so upset. I'm saying, what you upset about? He's, yo, man, I don't like the way this dude Gully talking trash about you, and he's saying this, he's saying that. I had some of the guys from Eminem. Yo, who this guy? What? I said, look, man. And that's when I went up on the piece. You know what I'm saying? Don't send for me. You know what I'm saying? Unless I send. Don't come for me unless I send for you. And basically right now, like I say in the piece, and I had to tell him, I said, look, man, that man got a platform. That man is trying to come up with any type of content. And you know what? I got to salute that, because as long as he's not picking up a gun, sticking somebody up, poisoning community, shooting or hurting nobody, if he can talk certain things or say certain things on his platform, and it's going to help him generate a check to keep his light on, to pay his rent, pay his mortgage or whatever on a legit way, I don't got another choice but to respect that. So that's when I came out and did that piece. And you know, once again, like I said, when I did a piece, Brian Glaze Gibbs versus Gully TV or whatever, I try to keep it as clean as possible, because once again, like I said right now, is that man don't know me. So once again, when you start doing your research, are you trying to establish a platform? You're going to check out what's hot. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing even right now when I was talking to Hashan Campbell. He did a piece about me and everything like that or whatever. And see, the difference was I was kind of surprised. And it's kind of, you know, crazy, because I have talking to Hashan several times. And right now when I'm like, oh, wait. And then right now, like I say, when he did what he did, I understand his point. And I don't take stuff personal. I don't get caught up into it. When you're doing this stuff, you got to have thick skin. And you know what? Like I told you right now, I know you're shaking your head. But once again, when you know what? Was
that a black backhanded compliment, Mr. Gibbs? I just want to. I ain't gonna go no further. Was that a backhanded compliment or not?
Okay, it was a backhanded compliment, but in the same token, I took it as an alley-oop. What I mean by that is like this. It's no different than, like, you know, 50 Cent, something that he said a long time ago, to rapper. Whereas, you know, no, he didn't say it. Somebody else is saying it. It's like right now, man, 50 was talking trash about me and whatever. And basically right now, everybody talking about it is online and everything. And then when I saw 50, yo, man, what was all that about, man? He said, look, man, take advantage of it. It was an alley-oop. And sometime right now is, guess what? Anytime he mentioned me, I came back and did 2 pieces. It did good on my page or whatever. And that's what I took it as. Like some of these things right now, when you're in this type of business or whatever, you can't take things personal. And I guess right now is, like I say, look, I can honestly say, man, where I'm at in my life, at a place where it's peace, man. Like, you know, to me, I developed thick skin. And like, you know, like, don't get me wrong, some years ago, whatever, but guess what, man? That means you be attacking the world. Anytime somebody say something to you wrong or say something about you, whatever, I came from an environment, man, sticks and stone may break my bone, but words would never hurt me, man.
Well, I can say something, goddammit, and I did, and I didn't like that shit one bit. Excuse my language, because I know you like to keep it clean. I didn't like that. I'm looking like I'm sad. The last time I spoke to Glaze, I can't say you spoke highly of him, but you spoke of his character and the way he get a bad rap and this and that and the other. The last we spoke about him, and then I believed you guys were in good standing. So when I saw the video and the way he put, especially when he mean mug both, he mean mug you on this side, then he mean mug you on this side. I said, oh, this nigga done lost his mind. I'm about to cook this nigga.
But like I try to say right now, man, like I say, even right now, and me and you talking at this present time, Helena Rose, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, like, look, right now it's like, you know, because as I look at it, and because look, like I told you, I got this young lady, Dr. English. She's a celebrity doctor. Whatever. We grew up together, and right now we back in contact. We be doing different things together. She the one sent it to me. So right now I didn't expect it. Then when I looked at it, and you know, I'm about to, you know what I did? I called him right up. And right now is like I say, because like you say, the way he did it, he looked at one picture, look at the other picture, and going back and forth. Right. Should we begin? Should we begin? And like I say, man, you take all that stuff with a grain of salt, man. You take all that stuff with a grain of salt, man. And like I said right now, man, like I told you, this individual right now, to been through everything that he been through, and to be able to, like I said right now, build a subscriber base of over 430,000 subscribers. And even right now, like some of the conversation, even the last conversation we had a conversation earlier this week. Right now, where it's like, to me, I'm always trying to learn. And to me right now is, guess what? Sometimes you learn from everybody. So once again, like I say, hey, I got to give him his prop. Once again, I didn't take it personal. And like I say, it is what it is, man. And to me, like I said right now, if I would took it personal or whatever, I would have went online and you know, hey, bro, I know how to eat. I know how to come at people. But once again, I don't have no problem with that, man. Like I said right now, like to me, it's like I learn. Like I said right now, where it's like I told you, I like to get down and dirty when it come down to certain things. And sometime right now, guess what? Even the response I got back, the piece to my response to him or whatever, everybody like, whoa, wait a minute here. Because once again, people always give people the opposite of what they think going to happen. Always leave people in suspense. And just like the same thing with you or whatever, like I told you right now, I catch you every now and then or whatever. And to me, like I say, I always check you out, following you or whatever, because once again, I learn a lot from you. You know what I'm saying?
Vice versa.
And to me, like I said right now, guess what? I'm a big fan of yours. So sometimes we probably not in connection or in contact as much as we used to be or whatever, but I'm just a phone call away. It's not like you don't got my number. I don't got your number. Even when we had a different disagreement, even with certain things, like you thought I'm coming at you. Yo, bro, hold up. I'm very straightforward, man. You have done nothing but help me. So that's the same thing with my guys. That even right now, like I said, when I made a deal, right now is I couldn't go against that. Why? Because if you take care of me, I'm gonna take care of you. Now it's a different if you shitting on me. So it's a different response. But I don't get caught up into that no more, man. Like I said, I'm 98. Look, I'm about to be 92 years old, man. And I guess right now, the older you get, you're gonna sit back and think about it, like, damn. Now I know what that old MF, what he was talking about. Now I see, because that peace gonna come so much over you. When you're in control of your emotion, you are in control. What we talk about? Never allow your emotion to supersede your intellect.
Absolutely.
When you are in control of that, like I said right now, that's the same thing with you and your wife. You know, regardless of what, man. Like you, and I saw like something with you and the family out, hanging out, you know what I'm saying, having a good time or whatever. And see, that's what it's all about. And even right there, man, what I like you did with your family, your wife, your 2 kids. Right now, you got a product you building for them. And once again, like even if y'all having a bad day, it's all about remembering that's my queen. Even though I don't know what she's going through. I don't know whether she's going to menopause or, you know, right now, some of the things that these women going through, we would never understand what the hell they going through because we're not them. Like I always try to tell people, man, if it was vice versa and I had to have kids, I wouldn't have no kids. I'm not, because they go through a lot of pain. Their body go through trauma. So when we talk about being on the street and PTSD, the same thing go through these women. They pushing a human being through their body. They carrying them for 9 damn months. And then when they push it out, you talk about trauma. Right now is, guess what? The closer we as men ever experience something like that is being constipated. And you straighten your guts out. So they push it. So
vegan up. Now I don't get I'm a vegan. You got too much meat in your system.
But can I ask you a question? Have you ever been constipated?
Yeah, I wasn't always vegan. Yeah, I know.
Okay, but what I'm just trying to say right now, that's an awful, awful, awful feeling. And right now is when you trying to get a brick out of you, you're gonna rip out your whole inside. You talk about straining. Come on, man.
Shout out to Martha Mac, pardon self, Glaze. Shout out to Martha Mac 425. She said, for Team Poe here, saluting, great show, guys. I appreciate you, Martha Mac. Salute to you. 1 supporter is worth 1,000 subscribers, and you, ma'am, always support the channel. Salute.
Hey, like I say, shout out to the Purple Gang, the Purple Heart Gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm
sorry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If I knew I was coming on, I would make sure I had some purple on. This guy had me go and buy purple outfits.
Hey, I got a lot of purple in my closet, man. You'll think I was a Prince fan.
He had me going out there with the purple joint or whatever. So, like I said, if I knew we was coming on, guess what? I'd have purple on, man. I would represent, man. Like I said, you got a good following, man. You got some dedicated following. I only got one beef for one of your person, Mark Miller. You know, like I said right now, I'm not going to go in on him or whatever. But like I said right now, it's like to me, you know, like I say, you know, with people, they try to come at you. You know, once you done offend me a certain type of way, or whatever, then people try to come back and clean it up. I don't play that, man. Tricks for kids. But just like I said right now, I don't got nothing against them because let people, like even right now, I was on Gangsta platform, and right now, I kept trying to put the link up for the Patreon, and somebody came up and said, "Well, we can't see it because it's big nose." Hey, you think that's funny, man? You laughing at me?
No, you know that's no. Yeah, that's kind of funny, man. You know, I'm just saying.
Do you see where I'm going from? So me and Gangsta talking about that. He's, yo, I told you, OG, man, they rough on my platform. They rough on my platform. And like I say, shout out to Gangsta Terrance William, man. This brother came home after doing 23 years, 10 months. Spent, like I said right now, more time in jail than he actually spent alive. And like I said right now, man, like the dealing with him and like the interaction just been so natural, almost similar to what me and you have or whatever. And like I said right now, is so if I can help him, he can help me, or we can help one another, opposed to having that crab in the barrel mentality. That's not what it's all about, man. You know what I'm saying right now is opposed us being crab in the barrel. I want to switch that crab in the barrel mentality. I want to take those claws and pull each other up. You know, if you call me and I can help you with something, a subject matter, or whatever, or vice versa, that's what I wanted to do. And like I said right now, even with that Jam Master Jay stuff, folks, if two people went in there and did what they say they did, guess what? Jam Master Jay wouldn't have been the only one dead. Everybody in that studio would have been dead. So once again, like I said right now, is don't believe the hype. So I'm just speaking from standpoint from everything that I've been through, being in that criminal world. And at this present time, what I'm speaking about is, you know, right now, I'm not a criminal no more. I just celebrate 25 years of freedom, went back, didn't get caught up in that nonsense or whatever. And like I said, at this present time, I don't care what people think. Yo, Glaze, you made a deal. You this and that. Yeah, I made a deal. And even right now, like I say, and I'm telling everybody again, I made a deal. I made a hell of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm free. I just celebrate 25 years of freedom. And people say, well, they got paperwork, they got this and that. I don't give a damn about no paperwork, because once again, when you start talking about different situations, even right now when I had a battle with my beef with my brother, well, you did this, and all this other stuff. Okay, cool. Name one person that went to jail because of me. Oh, no, they didn't went to jail, or they copped out because they knew what you had. Listen, my brother Country was on my case. He went to trial. He was my co-defendant. Okay, didn't testify against him. My right-hand man, who's my soldier, right now, Herman Brothers went to trial. And like I said right now, the whole time Herman was on a run, we kept in contact while I was in there. And right now, they told me to tell him, listen, turn yourself in. Pappy Mason case was over with. They got everybody wrapped up. Tell him we don't want him. Tell him he turned himself in. He capped out to the indictment. He get 4 years. He didn't do that. So once again, as soon as he get knocked, the first thing he do, yo, talk to those people for me, see if I can get a deal. They say if we catch him on our own, he's going to trial. And that's what happened. So he get mad. Well, bro, they got you on the tape, 1,100 hours of wiretap tape. They got ledger for how many stuff that we had, like the transaction, all that in your handwriting. They took it from the house during the raid. So once again, like I said right now, is like, you know, when people talk that talk and all that other nonsense or whatever, like the way everybody understand with the government and when the way they operate, and they come to me and they ask me right now, do you know Dr. O? No, I don't know Dr. O. Then they go to looking through the YouTube. Hey, that's you and him right there. Oh, I didn't know about Dr. O. I know about Up for Debate. Get the hell out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say right now, I stand by what I say. Not one person can ever say, otherwise they would have been came along. Glaze put me in jail. Because of Glaze, I cop out to all this time, or because of this, or what he say, it's not going to happen. Because trust me, if it would, you would have had somebody, they would have been running. Yo, yeah, Brian Glaze Gibbs put me in jail. He's a snitch, he this and that. You ain't going to have that. Why? Because it didn't happen.
Right on. Right on. Well, in closing, I'd like to say I appreciate you because you've done a lot for me. You've been a mentor. You've been a friend. You've helped me with my mental health a few times when I was going through it. A few sleepless nights, you'd have been on the other end of the phone when I was trying to figure out what was going on in my head, and I really appreciate you for that. And one thing I will say is when we was going through our thing, the one thing you said that stuck to me and made me let me know I was wrong was, nigga, you could have picked up the phone. You didn't necessarily say nigga, but you said, yo, you know, why you didn't call me before you did all this and this thing? All you got to do is call me and we'll get an understanding, you know, and I know that to be true. So when you said I saw his video and I called him up, I knew that's what happened, because that's what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Sit back and think about it. I had other people reach out to me to get in contact with you. I don't try to get caught up in that. I say what I say. And, you know, right now is if I can resolve something, you resolve something. If not, you leave it alone. But in the same token, like I say, you know, what bothered me or what hurt me about that time was like, damn, man, you got my number. We talk. So regardless of what, the same way we talking now, we talk like this and we offline. Yeah. That's how we talk. We talk on the phone for hours, going back and forth about different things. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, wait a minute, have you felt a way, or you felt something I was directed towards you? What? I'm not gonna bite my tongue. I'm like, yeah, because you got me mad and I felt this way. Nah, you, every time I come to you and we talk about different things, you say what you say, I say what I say. Even sometime right now we doing something, you like, well, think I was saying something. Say, oh, wait, man, don't take that the wrong way. I don't mean it like that. I see one thing, if I'm wrong about something, I don't have no problem with say, yo, bro, look, man, don't take, if I offend you, you have my deepest apology. I don't feel weak by apologizing, especially if I'm wrong. And that's the difference. We get caught up into that pride. Like, I got something to prove, man. Man, I'm damn near 92 damn years old, man. And the difference is right now, I'm on a downhill. So once again, I'm beefing you about some BS. Right now, if it don't add value, it take value away, man. So once again, when we have conversation, it's powerful, it's positive, it's uplifting, it's encouraging. You show me or try to show me, you got to use this, you got to use that, you got to use this. So what the hell am I going to get you for some BS for? You kidding me? It don't make sense. I don't care. I can do something you don't like. Yo, you can call me up. Yo, bro, call me, man. I ain't, whatever. No problem. And just like I said right now, if you call me, text me, if I don't get back to you immediately, I'm tired up, I sleep or whatever. But right now, if you call me, whatever, guess what? As long as I got breath in my body, I'll be like Michael Jackson in Jackson 5. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name. Come on. You can look over your shoulder. Oh, whoa.
Man, you know I got your back, man. You know how I rock already. I be telling them I didn't talk to Glaze. Don't come at Glaze about nothing I do. If I see something that make my Agent Orange act up, I'm gonna have to say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're not gonna say something about everything you see, and a lot of situations you handle in private. But the same people that talk to you won't talk to me, so I'm gonna talk at their ass at the end of the day. So I appreciate you, Glaze.
I just want you to understand. That's why I say right now, you see, you put the thumb there ahead of time. So as I go through certain things, check and see what's going out, what's current, what people talking about, okay, cool. And that's why I say I see some of the people up there. That's why, eventually I know you right now because you can't see because you got on those, I got sunshine or Stevie Wonder glasses or whatever, man. So that's why what I did was I waited. I see people. I say, hey, what's up, Dr. O? So I saw a few people, you know what I'm saying, from the Purple Heart Gang. Oh, Glaze, what's up? This, that, or whatever. Don't take it personal. Not personal, man. I don't take none of this stuff personal for what? You know what I'm saying? I am not. Hey, look, I used to be very sensitive, man. Hey, I developed thick skin, man. I think right now, as you get older, whatever, what used to matter don't even matter no damn more. That's the difference. So you keep doing a good job, man. You continue to be a good husband, a good father, a good leader, a good role model for your kids and your wife, man. And like I say, that's the name of the game, man. Keep pumping out your content or whatever. And like I said right now, anything I can do to help your platform or whatever, like I said right now, consider it done.
Yes, sir. I really appreciate you. But I got you. Whatever you need, man. All you got to do is let me know. Thank you for coming out. Salute to the BGG movement. Everybody hit that link and go over there and check out that 44-minute documentary. Email him at briangibbs1201@yahoo.com to get your copy of Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story. And he'll also send you Straight from the Streets 1 and 2 via audio, via what is it, Audible?
Yeah, Audible. Those are 2 audiobooks. Hey, somebody said right now, Planet Planfield. Wait, is he playing saying 92 years old? When you look good, you feel good. So, hey, Davu Adu Shabazz. I earn a lot more respect for BBG after this interview. He gained a new subscriber. Thank you. And like I say, folks, listen, man. Right now is my platform is my ministry. A lot of times right now is I'm not the type of guy going to speak about the Bible. I'm going to speak about certain things about the Bible, whatever. Like, yet let he or she out sin cast the first stone. And like I said, when I told you, it's hood ministry. And right now is we all have suffered one time or another from PTSD, mental health issue, illness, all that. At one point in time right now, I used to black out. And when I black out, I did so many different things that right now caused me to regret. I became who I became between the age of 14 and 24. I do not like who I once was. I love who I am today. So once again, like I said right now, if I did anything, I say anything to anybody, that's not what it's all about. It's all about right now is, guess what? If you come on my platform, you're respectful, you're mindful, guess what? I'm gonna give you my undivided attention. Can I respond to everybody that hit me up? No, I can't respond to everybody. But if it's something there that caught my eye that worth responding back to, like I said, I'm gonna respond to. The same thing with Dr. O. Before I even reach out to Dr. O, guess what happened? The difference is right now is, guess what? He used to say so many different things about different people, whatever. One time he caught me eavesdropping on his platform, and I put a comment up and I took it back. He said, I seen that. I seen that. I saw that or whatever. So the difference was we built the port. We built the bond. How long we been going back and forth? 3, 4, 5 years now? How long we been going back and forth? About 3, 4 years? 5?
Yeah, about since the beginning. Yeah, you know.
So, and like I say, even with him, he had a platform. I ain't had nothing. I was just learning. When I used to do my video, they used to see half of my face, like, yo, you know. And like I tell you right now, whatever you apply yourself, whatever you do, whatever you put into it, that's what you're going to get out of it. So he got a large following. He got a huge or whatever. And like I said, I respect that. And I learned a lot from him. Right now, guess what? My interview or my YouTube channel would not have been where it's at, you know, if it wasn't for people like, you know, saying Dr. O. If it wasn't people like Miss T or different people right now that, I ask and for mine. You know what I'm saying? Period. So right now, there's a lot of times you don't have to support people to learn from people. Like I said, I'll go take something off Hashan page and okay, you know, right now I like that. Should we begin? Should we begin? So you know, like I said,
I don't like nothing about Hassan Campbell, man. You know, and I don't know. Man. I know you don't want to talk like that, but I don't support that guy on this channel. I support him when you support him because I support you. So I really don't support him. I go to see you if you're dealing with him, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I got issues with who he is as an individual that we're not going to speak about tonight.
All right.
But I really appreciate you and that's what you know what, that's another thing that I like about you, Glaze, straight up, because you know, I'm not sure if it's empathy or sympathy, but you can put yourself in someone else's shoes and see how they may be getting, I don't know, looked at wrongly or this and that and the other. And that, you made me see that to an extent, even though I didn't want to see it about him, but I appreciate that in you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that quality.
Like look at you. You don't turn foe. You don't turn enemies into foe. And you don't turn some of your enemy into foe. Then you don't turn your foe back into enemies. Because once again, when you see people for who and what they are, see, a lot of times people pretend. A lot of times people see you doing something, then they want to piggyback off you, try to build a relationship with you, and then they looking like they snakes all along. And then once you see it again, you got to cut people off. You got to push them to the side. So like I said right now, you got to fill people out, man. Life is a test, man. You're going to have people and you're going to know who's sincere and who's not, man. That's why right now when you have one individual try to build a bond and relationship, brotherhood with you, and then to come to find out, you know, and that's why I said right now, even beforehand, he should try to hit me up and come at me. It's certain things that once I pick up on certain things, and like I say, you always sometimes got to go with your first impression, man. Sometimes the first impression is the last one, and you got to stick it out. So when this guy used to try to come at me and want to be my, because he built the relationship with you, nah, I couldn't do it because it was something there sending me messages and all that stuff. And so right now, like I say, it's still because I knew it was there. So automatically right now, he never got the opportunity to snake me because he tried to act like, you know, I'm a snake, but I'm not a poison snake. I'm a good snake. Nah, buddy, you a snake. Right. You a big poison snake.
You see, in that situation, it took for me to see it for myself. And that's the way I look at certain alliances, or I can't even call them alliances, just certain moves you made. Like, okay, it took for me to see that for myself. Like you say, you always knew it was there. You never said nothing to me about it, but you just played the game the way you did. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type that got to say something. I don't like him. I don't like them, this, that, and the other. That way you can't say I didn't say it if something ever should happen. That's the way I play the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, but like I say, bro, like I say, keep doing what you're doing. And like I said right now, Wiz, guess what? Sometime, hey, look, I be checking you out. You know what I'm saying? I'll see certain little things or whatever. Even right now when I see like shit, like, you know, when if I know something's wrong or you sick, I'm going to send something message, yo, get well soon. I don't, because once again, like, wait a minute, he ain't put nothing up in a while. What's going on here? You know, so you can tell. Sometimes you take time out. Sometimes you take vacation, whatever, man. But, you know, that's it. Lawson. Glaze was the first to interview Sammy before Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sammy the Bull, man. Like I said right now, is this brother always trying to help. And if I call him up, he's busy. He got all type of stuff going. But if I call him up, ask for a piece of advice, I got to get on a conference call with somebody now. He's trying to help me get some commercials and things of that nature, whatever. So that's what this is all about. Like, you know, nobody want to have that crab in the barrel. And some of these folks done blew up, was way more successful than I am. But guess what? They like, yo, bro, if I can help you, I'm going to help you. And that's the same thing I'm telling you, man. Come on. That's what it's all about. So like I say, you know, shit go on, something come up, you want to interview, you want to talk about something, you want to bring me on, you know, like I say, let me know, man. Get the kids hug, man.
Head over to Patreon right now and check that documentary out, man. And I'm going to break it down on my channel. After I do that, I'm going to invite you back to see if you like the breakdown or if I missed anything.
Invite me back, man. You know, hey, look, I'm not, like I said, you already know me, man. Me, you don't talk about different shit. If I want to talk about something, I'm going to talk about it. If I'm not, I can't speak on that. Simple as that.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes,
one love, baby. Get the kid hug again. Tell your wife and say hi.
100.
Tell you I ain't never been a bitch, nigga. I pop niggas, bitch, I'm really with the shits, nigga. I hit niggas double barrel to his abs when that Mossberg hit him. Watch a nigga do a dab. These pussy niggas wanna see me dead. Since about 09, I done had a ticket on my head. I kill shooters, tell that nigga get his bread back. AC in the gang, I send that nigga head back. Whoever said that love begets love was wrong. I'm from a city where blood begets blood. And slugs hit niggas mug. That ain't bugs and cups. That's choppers for that loose talk. I'm coming plug you up. Pussy, push me, I bet he never see another day. Top at your face, bet you never see another day. When I get to shooting this motherfucker.